time I see the flag, I get a little bit welled up a little bit, and I don't know, I can't explain the feelings I get. It's just feelings of awe and admiration.
There was a reason people were emotional this warm June morning. Outside this Manchester Mill building, they were about to see something incredible. What's known as the Great Flag was unfurled, 95 feet long, 50 feet tall, incredible. This special event was actually a reenactment of a famous photograph showing mill workers in 1914 posing with another massive flag. The only difference 103 years later, Old Glory now has 50 stars. If you think about it, flags are everywhere. In some cases, they're used to celebrate and have fun. In others, to pay honor. The Fence Force, as they're known, will set up by the runway at Pease Airport to make sure service members are greeted with a smile and a show of U.S. flags. You'll have no problem hearing these flag bearers. The New Hampshire Patriot Guard Riders, many veterans themselves, attend military events or funerals. As a show of support, flags, large and small, are attached to their motorcycles as they parade by.
It sends a message to the public, okay? Because, you know, as Americans, I think we all have the problem with forgetting, all right? But this makes it that people don't forget what these fellows and gals have done for us.
While this is a loud and proud way to show off a flag, in some cases, it's much more quiet. Salisbury, New Hampshire is home to about 1,300 people. It's famous for this antique hearse and a unique roadside tribute using flags.
What happened was someone presented the idea at the Historical Society, and it became a hit instantly.
Rosemary Cravens is the flag coordinator for the Salisbury Historical Flags Project.
But once you get into these, it's not just flags. It's a passion.
Each year, from Memorial Day to Veterans Day, they fly 12 unique flags in town. Many people have never seen.
And they connect in some way to our town, generally speaking. Quite a few do. We did this as much as possible to veterans that fought in various campaigns in the American Revolution and French and Indian Wars and Civil War. The flag that probably bewilders people the most is the Grand Union flag, which has it's the British Union Jack with the 13 rebellious stripes on it, and that was indeed a flag that flew in Boston. The pine tree is a symbol of early New England. This flag flew on George Washington's 6 schooners. It's actually a prayer flag. It says an appeal to heaven because they were going against the largest navy in the world.
A tour here is truly a lesson in history. There's the Bunker Hill flag, the Battle at Bennington flag, and this flag based on a political cartoon by Ben Franklin. The fire department helps install them each year. A small amount of work to keep those symbols of sacrifice flying high centuries later.
They're festive. They honor our dead in our cemeteries. They honor the people that kept the home fires burning, but they're also a reminder to us of how we acquired our freedoms.
In the city of Manchester, they have a rather interesting flag dilemma. They don't have one.
Do you think a lot of people out there said, oh, I thought we already had a city flag?
Well, I think that yes, the answer to that is yes.
It turns out Manchester actually uses the city seal on a white flag, but it's not an official city flag.
Studying flags, I know that a seal on a piece of paper basically is not the best way to go because you simply can't see it when it's up on a 10 or 20-foot flagpole.
Adam Lasney sits on the Southern New Hampshire Planning Commission, and he loves flags. So he suggested holding a contest for people to submit ideas for an official Manchester flag.
The Chamber's view was it's a great chance to rebrand Manchester as an exciting destination and a place to go with a bold, symbolic flag that says something about who we are.
People from all over the state and the world submitted almost 300 ideas. Some came from the minds of local school children, others from professional designers. Themes included crowns, a river, and a bee, paying homage to the nickname Queen City.
25 worker bees symbolizes Manchester's 25 neighborhoods and the hard work, innovation.
A group of judges whittled down the list to these 3 finalists. Manchester residents will vote on their favorite in the fall, and city leaders will give final approval. Their choice: go with an official new flag or stay with the classic city seal.
The seal will always remain a seal and be incorporated. Nothing changes there, but it gives us an opportunity to be able to use people's ideas together as sort of like a connecting thing. And here's our flag and something to be proud of.